Hey guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Let's make something super cute. So as you guys know, this week I have been using my 6x6 papers, and that is what we have been crafting with. So hopefully you guys have picked up a bunch of good ideas that you can use to make projects from your 6x6 papers, whether it's for Christmas or any other season. Pull those papers out and let's get started using them. So today's project is going to be oh so sweet. Look at this tiny little box. It is a 1 by 1 by 1. And it is just super cute and super sweet. Let's open it up so you can see what it holds. And inside is a single kiss, a Hershey's kiss. And what a wonderful message that sends. Tuck this inside of your kid's lunchbox, your husband's work bag, leave it on a coworker's desk, give it to your sweetie, drop it in a stocking, bag up a whole bunch of these and sell them at a craft fair table as stocking stuffers. Whatever, you can use these for all types of reasons, and it doesn't have to be just for Christmas, guys. Change the paper, make it whatever you want it to be, and that's the way that it is with all of the projects that I show. I demo them, but the way that I make it isn't the way that it always has to be. Change it up, make it your own. So let's get started on making this. It's going to be super simple. Bring in my scoreboard. And we are going to need a piece of paper that measures 4.5 by 3.5. And on the 4.5 inch side, we're going to score this at 1, at 2, at 3, and at 4. Then we're going to turn it on the 3.5 inch side and score this at 1, at 2, and let me get that straight, and at 3. Let's put our scoreboard away. So now we are going to come back and fold and burnish all of those scores. And then I'll bring in my pen, because this narrow strip here and this narrow strip here run along the side. But this narrow strip here is actually our glue line. And you'll know it's the glue line because it's got the smallest little corner. So you've got 4 panels, but one of them is very tiny. Here you have 5 panels. So wherever the 4 panels are, the tiny one, that tells you it's the glue flap. So we'll get rid of that tiny panel, the panel next to it, and then we'll skip a panel and we'll get rid of that panel. So I am going to come back and I am just going to start removing pieces of paper. So I've got that one gone, and now I'll remove these 2. And all I'm doing is going up to the score line and not through it to remove my paper. So when I do that, I'm going to be left with this. And now what I'll do is, here at the bottom, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs, and I am going to cut these out. So I'll go up to that first score mark, and I'm going to release my tabs just like this, and then I'm going to come back and just angle a little bit, because this is just going to make it easier for our box to close. And then I'll come here at the top, and I've got these narrow panels here and then long big panels, and I am going to go up to the second score mark and then just cut all the way down just like this. And then I'll take this and I'll act as if I'm going to put the box together, because this will help me determine where I now need to make other cuts. So I've got this piece here at the back, so when I take this and it's facing me just like this, I've got my back panel here, so I know that this will come up and fold in, which means that I can now bring in my scissors, and I am going to reduce the size of these 2 panels here. Then I am going to take this panel and just cut a little bit below that line. And I'll be left with this. And now I'm going to take my glue, and on my panel that's a little bit taller than the others, I'm just going to fold it down just to give myself a little bit extra stability. Because guys, this is a no chipboard project. So now I'll come back with my glue, just like this. And I'm going to put my box together. So I'm just going to match it up like this, making sure everything is nice and flush. And then I'll come back with my bone folder and get that stuck. And one thing that I forgot to do that I like to do, and I'll show you guys, on these little panels right here, the minis, I'm just going to cut off a little bit at an angle, because that will help my box top to close in. So just like that, I'll cut off a little bit of that. Then I'll come over to this side, do the same thing. And then I'll take my flat piece here, and I'm simply going to give it a little angle right on the edge, and this will help it to close in. So now we are ready to put the box together. So the way that I'm going to do it is this flap here at the front will be the last one that I fold. So I'll fold that one, fold that one. I'm going to add just a little bit of glue right there, and then I'll add some glue here, fold that up, and then I'll come back with my very last flap and fold that backwards. And just like that, I have a cute little box in which to put a kiss. So I'm going to go into my bag of candy. And again, the hardest part about this project is not eating the candy. So I'm going to drop my kiss in. You can put some shredded paper inside. And then I'm going to take this piece and just tuck it down in, just like that. And we've got that cute little box. But now we need to decorate it. Okay, so you guys have seen me making these little bows, and I'm going to make another one. But this time I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller than the others. So this time I am going to keep these two fingers together, and I'll still have a tail piece. And then I am going to just wrap this around tighter than I did the others. And when I get to this point, I'll have this tail. I'll pull it off of my fingers, and I'll take this and wrap it around a couple of times. And then I'll bring this tail piece through one of the wraparound pieces that I did and pull it, and then I've got my cute little bow, and it's that easy. So I am going to take my little sentiment here, and I'm going to put that down with a little bit of glue, just like that. I'm going to cut off a little bit of this because I don't need it to be that big. So I'm going to put it down right there, just like that. Then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of my bow. I'll bring my bow, place my bow right there. Let me cut off some of this ribbon because I don't need all of that. Then I'm going to come back with one of my little flat back pearls, add some glue to my little ribbon here, drop my pearl on, and now I have a cutie. Isn't that sweet? I'll bring in the other one and you guys can see just how tiny these are, but how sweet they are. Just something as simple as a Hershey's Kiss becomes something really, really cute and so easy to make. So I hope that you guys have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.